Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer Silence and I like to crochet. And in today's video we are going to be making one of those the shawls with the pockets. It looks like a really long scarf that's wide with the pockets. Have you guys seen those? They're like all over my Facebook and everything. And I want to make one for fall, so I bought 3 balls of this yarn from I Love This Yarn at Hobby Lobby in the shade Cinnamon Cedar. And I am also going to be doing this in a wheat stitch. Have you guys seen the wheat stitch? That's also everywhere. Everybody's making wheat stitch pumpkins. So I think I'm going to combine the two. And I think it'll be really pretty with this yarn color for the fall to make a wheat stitch shawl with pockets. And I am not using a pattern. I'm just going to wing it and see what happens. So please join me on this journey. Alright, let's get started. give a progress update. I am completely done with the first skein of cinnamon cedar. This is what one skein got me so far. Let me see. And this is what it's starting to look like up close. And I just went ahead and started making the pocket part. That's gonna go right here. I think I'm gonna do 4 sets of the wheat stitch, so probably up to here on here for my pocket, and then do 2 rows of single crochet. I've started my pocket now, so I know I have enough yarn. If I might have to buy more of this, but I am not for sure. I'm going to try to make it work with what I've already bought. So that is our progress so far, and I'm going to slowly keep working on this. Hey guys, I just want to pop back in with a quick progress update. I am this far in. It doesn't really look like I've done much more, but I just tied in the 3rd ball of cinnamon cedar that we had, but I did finish the 2 pockets. So we have this pocket and we have this pocket, and that I used the 2nd ball for this, so that pretty much took up most of the ball I had, the 2nd ball. So what was left I tied onto this, and that got me like a couple rows, and then I just tied on to this one. So I will keep going, and I will check back in a little bit. Hey guys, it's been a hot second. I did not realize I didn't film anymore until I went to start editing this video. On my progress, I haven't filmed anything. So I did run out of yarn, and that is why I stopped working on this. But I did go back out and buy the remote. I can't talk tonight. Oh my gosh. 3 more balls of the cinnamon cedar yarn. So I have been slowly working on this. This is my progress. This is it folding in half because I can't fit it in the screen. And this is how far I am on the 4th ball. It's about half used. I've just been slowly working on this. I had to stop working on it for Halloween, and obviously Halloween was a lot. So I've just been, okay, Halloween's over, now we gotta finish this project kind of deal. So that is what I've been doing. I'm just same stitch over and over and over again. I haven't really been filming that part because it's kind of repetitive and very, very boring to watch somebody sit there and do the same stitch over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm hoping we don't need all 6 balls of the cinnamon cedar to finish this, but I bought them just in case. So, yep, this is what we're looking like so far. I will see you when I have some more progress to show you. We are finally finished with our shawl. I just finished sewing on the pockets. This is how big it turned out. I used, here's the pockets. I used 4 full skeins, and then I did pretty much all of this 5th one, like 3/4 of it. So I still have one and whatever's left of this, but I have a project in mind for that, so stay tuned for that. But as of right now, we are done with our shawl. I think it turned out super pretty. I love the stitch on it. And I think it'll be really pretty for fall. Or as a really, if you did it like a different color, it'd be a really good Christmas gift for somebody. If you didn't want to make like a cardigan because you weren't for sure what their size would be, it'd be a really good Christmas option. But yeah, that's our shawl. And this thing's warm too. So I will post at the end of this video a finished look with this of how I would wear it. But for right now, that's the end of this video, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you for our next fall project.